I'm Creatively Fit coach Larissa Davis, and I'm going to be sharing with you the start of my process for creating an earth element painting. So this was my absolutely hands down favorite element in the Vision Quest process, and it was really, really wonderful to revisit it. And I'm excited to share with you the insights that I received through doing the earth element painting for the second time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So I'm starting out here with the symbol for the root chakra because that is associated with the earth element. Also, the color red, which is associated with the root chakra, was very important for me to incorporate into this layer. This earth painting is linked to my first earth painting, which was very tied to some dreams that I had when I was going through Vision Quest for the first time. And the symbols that came up for me during the first Vision Quest came back to me in dreams just a few days before I started on this painting. Now, I knew I was going to be working on this painting, so it was definitely present in my mind and my subconscious, and it wasn't a surprise to me that I started dreaming things that needed to be incorporated into this new earth painting. So I'm just going to share with you a little bit of what the dream was that I am painting about here, or will be painting about here as we add layers to this canvas. Before I get into the dream that's informing this canvas, I just want to speak to the process of the earth painting and the prompts. So this first layer of earth, your prompt is to paint what you associate with the earth. You're also encouraged to get messy with it, make a thick layer, really get that sense of almost the soil of the earth. And for me, these colors, the reds and the browns, are doing that, and of course working with my hands as well. Makes me feel like I'm getting my hands dirty, in the dirt, so to speak. And the reason for this is because this is your manifestation painting. So you've come through the first three elements, and you're at a point now where you're being invited to create a new painting based on what your vision is, what you've received through the course of the Vision Quest. And here you are planting the seed of that vision, that manifestation that you want in the earth, which is why you're creating this soil, sort of the canvas here. You're getting it ready, preparing it to receive your vision, your dream, your desire, the thing that you're calling into your life, your passion. What are you manifesting? So that's what is happening here. And now to get back to the dream that is informing this painting that I'm doing right now. In this dream that I had, I was preparing my mother's body for burial. So I was lovingly washing her hands, but her hands were no longer connected to her body. What I'm doing here is writing all of the things that I associated with being female previously. These are the old ideas, the old mother, things that I learned from observing as a child, things that I was taught by my family, by what I saw, by society. The symbolism of the hands not being attached to my mother's body really represents the disconnection of my feminine power. Being disconnected from your source, from your soul, from your passion, you are unable to fully engage in life, to fully express yourself. Not only do you maybe not have a voice, but your hands, which are the symbols of your ability to creatively engage and express and make things and reach out and touch people, feel, connect, are cut off. So here, by writing all these things that are representative of my old mother, the old beliefs about what it meant to be a woman, to be female, I'm laying them to rest here in the earth, and they will become the fertilizer for the new feminine to rise. You may find as you're painting that a lot of emotion moves. It certainly does for me. So this is a slightly different take on the earth painting. The first one that I did was purely a manifestation painting. I simply wrote what I was calling in. But because of what was going on for me with the dream, I knew that it was essential that I lay to rest the old as part of creating this painting. So that's what you're seeing here, is the laying to rest, planting this old mother in the soil here before calling in the new mother. Then I started writing at the top of the canvas the new feminine, the new mother that I was calling in. I am calling in the female that is rising in me, the new understanding of what it means to be a woman. You can see there that I wrote the new feminine connected to her passion. And just as there was a flow of emotion and a lot of tears when I was painting the words on the bottom of the old mother and what I was laying to rest, the more I wrote about the new feminine, the more emotion rose in me. But it was a feeling of passion and a fire in my heart. It was that feeling of a tigress, powerful, able to protect, to express, to be completely free and passionate. And you can see on the left, I wrote, she gets her hands dirty. And this was really an important element for me because those disconnected hands before, it's about being connected and really getting the dirt under your nails. So at this point in the painting, we've completed the first two prompts. And I have passionately written the words of what I am calling into my life and compassionately laid to rest what is leaving. And now it's time for the third prompt, which is to add love, to water your intention in this canvas, this manifestation, what you're calling in, to water it with love, just like you would water a seed that you've planted in the soil. So I've started to add some hearts. I'm adding these in green, sort of sticking with the theme of the chakras. The green is the heart chakra, and I'm also adding the symbol for the heart chakra here on the right side of the canvas, just next to the root chakra symbol. Another nice thing about using green here is that it's the complementary color to red, so it stands out really well on this canvas, which honestly doesn't matter because it's all going to get covered over, but it is a good example of how to bring contrast into your painting by using complementary colors. So here what I'm doing is adding my focal image. Now, you may not have a focal image at this point. This is just the fourth prompt is where we're at, which is where we start addressing all of the different design elements that lend themselves to the creation of a successful composition and an interesting painting. But I knew what my focal image was going to be. So at this point I decided to outline that. So this is similar to what you did in the fire element, creating your outline of your focal image. And as you'll see what's coming into being here on the canvas, well, maybe I won't let you know yet. Can you tell? I think it's pretty clear it's a bird at this point. And the reason that I am putting this bird, which is a bald eagle, on this canvas is related to the first earth painting that I did, and then seeing a bald eagle the day before I painted this. So in the first earth painting that I created, I had 3 dreams, all featuring my mother. And in the last dream about my mother, she was given 4 baby eaglets. So fast forward to now, and the dream that I had about laying my mother to rest. And then a couple days after having that dream, I was driving down the road and I saw this giant bald eagle soaring overhead, very slowly, just coasting on the updrafts. And I went, oh, I remember that dream that I had with the baby eaglets in it. Isn't that amazing that I'm now seeing a full-grown bald eagle flying overhead right at this time when I've had this dream about laying my mother to rest, letting the old mother pass away so that the new mother can be born. This is the first earth painting that I did, and you can see here as we scroll down that in the lower right hand corner is the baby bald eagle. And here she is, full grown, fierce, passionate, powerful, beautiful. So to get back to the painting prompts, you can see that this image, now I've changed the color of the background, and for contrast you have this beautiful, the subject itself, the bald eagle, has this incredible contrast between the white of the head and the dark brown, black, and golds of the body. This 5th painting prompt is unity, and bringing in these blues and greens throughout the background creates that element in this painting at this stage. And the 6th prompt is for balance, and I think actually the composition of this piece creates a beautiful sense of balance. Now, it changes and it will evolve, but these are some elements that you can recognize even at this early stage of this painting. So there's a lot more to do with this painting, but this is where it is right now. I have added in the background the image of the waterfall and the purple rocks, which came from my first earth painting. And I thought it was important also to add the hand in here, because the hand was such a powerful, powerful symbol from this most recent dream with my mother. But in this case, this is the living hand, not the dead hand of the old mother, but the living hand of the new mother, the new feminine, which this eagle also represents. The feminine who has grown, who has fledged, who is passionate like the tigress, who grasps life in her talons, who expresses herself, who powerfully rises above with these massive wings to soar, who grasps life, who lives, who speaks, who expresses herself. This painting is still in progress, of course, so if you want to see how it turns out, you'll just have to hop over to my website and take a look. Thanks for joining me. It's been really wonderful to share this story with you. And now it's your turn. Get to your canvas, grab your brush, and start painting.